So Drew asked Kyle initially, and we're gonna get his answer. Who is the hottest anime girl? Kyle?
Fuck.
I never heard of that one.
No.
Oh God!
Somebody say Renge! And Kana? Yeah! Those are the best. Woo! Ravioli.
Ripple. I'm going Ripple.
Seriously?
That's like the hot of all anime.
No. Fuck.
He's one of those Hinata fans.
Oh, who?
I know you, dude. Like as much as I don't know Naruto. Does that rhyme? I don't know. I don't know. All those three rhyme.
Don't know the Naruto.
I don't know the Naruto. But if I was to say if I like, Naruto, most people like Yusume, my favorite cosplayer. She does Hinata. Enough about me being Christopher Walken. Kyle.
Anyway, so you sticking with your answer?
Hinata.
It's funny, when Drew asked me, I couldn't think of anything. Like,
Yeah,
I had to go through, like...
The whole list.
Yeah, and, like, when I was a kid, it was, like, Ryoko from Tenchi Muyo. Then I got older, and then I started liking this. Last time he asked, it was, like, Saddest from, what the fuck it's called? Now I can't remember. Fucking the vampire one. What is it, Kyle?
Shiki?
No, not Shiki. Shiki's a good show. Watch Shiki. Also, listen to Shiki. He's a great rapper.
Talk to me. Explain.
Fucking Helsing.
Oh,
Helsing.
Fuck.
That's the name of the thing. That's the name of the show.
Yeah.
Kyle's name of the
I
show.
think it's the name and the girl's name.
Oh no, her name's Saris.
Okay.
But like, if you were to ask me now, I couldn't think. I couldn't give you an answer right now because I think about it. I'm just like, well, Pearl's my waifu, so going on record and saying that. But let me say something that pissed me off. And I'm putting this on record. Why the fucking Love Live did that one character, and I don't even remember her name because now I'm getting mad.
Okay.
Okay, so in the first few episodes of Love Live, we're gonna be idols, it's gonna be great. And you got that one girl, a really cute girl with the short hair, and she had glasses and really high socks. Yeah, super cute, And then they throw the fucking first concert, no one shows up. I'm crying because I want them to do well.
I remember
But
that.
then the girl shows up and she's like, yay! And she's super cute because she really loves idols and that's the only time she likes to talk. Then she shows up the next day and wants to be an idol and she joins Muse. Fucking what'd she do? She gets rid of her glasses. Why? She went from like, yeah, waifu to like, maybe. So I'm really conflicted right now, and I think Drew's not looking, so I don't know where the camera's pointed at. I think he drifted to the left. So I got
it. No worries.
Want me to go over here?
She went from
it's fine.
waifu to no fu.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm not sure. Now she kind of got knocked down for it. I'm putting this on record. Why'd they do that? That made me mad. Neko, no. Next question.
I'm actually gonna change my answer.
Alright, Kyle's gonna change his answer.
Ryuko from Kill la Kill.
Hey,
my man.
You and Drew got some shit taste going on over here. Mako's fam. Where's the Mako family at? What's up? Say something. I dare you. Double dog. I don't know. Don't say nothing.
Ryuko, dude, but Mako even says Ryuko's got like something about like the biggest boobs or something, right? She
I just like her attitude.
Yeah, that too.
I honestly, I actually like Mako's attitude better. Like,
what attitude?
Exactly. She's fucking.
Attitude.
Exactly. She's just like
happy.
Yeah.
Fuck. Ooh, croissant.
Yeah.
Everybody dying.
Yeah, croquette.
And then she's like, Ryoko. And she has like that one streak of red. Oh my god.
Kyle, you hold this. I got characters.
I got you.
Yeah. I got 3. I got like Ryuko.
I have. Here, come over here. What did I mean? I have 3.
3?
You know why I'm mad?
1, 2, 3.
No, okay. I was like, this is like 2 to me. Okay, the head counts. All right.
You put your foot up and shit.
Hey. I take that back. Go ahead.
Anyway, I'm with you, Kyle. I got Ryuko. Ryuko, awesome. That's why I got part of the reason I got my hair the way I did.
The two, we move.
Yeah,
Zoom in on that.
We get Drew.
God damn it. I can see how excited you got once you figured that out. Anyway, and the other two I have.
Drew.
The other two are like Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop.
Classic.
I don't know if you've seen that, Kyle. That's a great show.
I haven't seen it. What's it about?
Space Cowboys, and you'll see them later.
Yeah, they're
Space Cowboys.
Yeah.
See in the sky.
Ranger?
Ranger?
Someone said that to me the other day, and I was like, I was like, dude, am I gonna say this? Like, yeah, I'll see you in space. I'm like, yeah, I'll see you in the sky, Ranger, and just walk away.
Stupid.
It's just another variation of stupid fucking phrase.
And the other one, Yoko from Gurren Lagann.
That's another classic. See,
Yeah.
you can tell Drew is starting to get into the older animes.
Because Gurren Lagann's great. It is my favorite, and like I said, I want to still stream that with you guys.
No, like, is that legit your favorite anime now?
Pretty, yeah. Because I think about it all the time, and I appreciate so much of the story and the elements that show does. It's great.
Fair enough.
Like I used to say it was Love Chinibyo. That's probably second.
Yeah, I mean, like, Love Chinibyo was a really good anime just because it was just a well thought out show. Like, it's funny. I saw a meme, not really a meme, but like some GIF set of it, and it was it showed the guy yelling at the girl with the twin tails.
Yuta Dekomori?
Yeah, Dekomori, and she was yelling at her, and it's like, and it was, your waifu does not exist, and it's like, I know, but the scene was, he was pissed because he's looking for Rika, at the same time telling her that none of this shit exists about the whole Shinibyo stuff, and she's crying because it's just like, she knows that it's true, but it's just,
because it's fun.
it's fun for her. She's like, I get it. I'm like, and I saw that GIF set, and I was supposed to laugh, but I felt bad because
you just start crying.
because I was like, oh, fuck, this is a really good show because it's supposed to be funny because he's saying your waifu isn't real, and I'm just like, now I'm sad because I remember.
Make me sad now.
Yeah, now I'm sad. It sucks. That's when you know the show's good. Because like when you think, as I know, when you think about it, it either makes you laugh or makes you sad. That's why my favorite shows is Yuri. I don't know why that's my favorite show. I just
Yuri on Ice?
no, not Yuri on Ice. Yuri on Ice is a great show. Like and you know, like for me, like I've never watched sports anime, so for me to watch it, and I'm just like, when did you watch it? It was Christmas.
Yeah.
It was Christmas. It was this past Christmas. Hey Drew, what are you doing?
You just called
Nothing.
me. We were supposed to like, let's watch Yuri on Ice.
I said, come over, we're just hanging out. Let's watch Yuri on Ice. And it had the most fucking lit theme song in the world. I listened to that today. I mean, I just, like, yesterday cosplayed as Yuri, and my wig's right over there. It's all shitty.
Oh my god.
But, like, dude, on the way in, I was blasting fucking Born to Make History, theme of King JJ. I was like, just fucking yelling in the car. I'm like, man, it's a good fucking show. But, like, and it's like, do I like ice skating now? And then you realize when you watch ice skating, you can't hear their thoughts, and you don't give a shit about their lives. They're just ice skaters. They're just like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. It's like you were in 2024 and you failed, and now you're on the last leg of your tour, and you have to compete with all these young guys, and one guy's like a Canadian rock star. JJ. Shout out to my dude Sandy. You're a cool motherfucker. Anyway.
You were talking about Yuri for a second?
Hey man, we're talking about Yuri on Ice now.
Okay,
Takes a
fine.
back seat.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No, so Yuri. I don't know. When I think about this show, it makes me laugh. Like, and I just think it's a really fun show. In a sense, it's like all the characters are hilarious. I love. It's like the only real anime I quote a lot, other than JoJo, because it's just. But it's just, I don't know, like everything about, like the other day, like Drew, like we were being dumb, and I go, all right, check this out, and I stacked a bunch of things, and I did the Tashi no Kyoko chop, and like the things fell, and thank you, and it's like,
Thank you.
and it was like, okay,
And I was the only one that got that.
yeah, and like only Drew got it because he watched the show. I'm just like, I love that, and I have my Aho shirt somewhere. I don't know, that's the one show, and that's the one show honestly that like I watched again. Like I don't watch a lot of animes again. But that one, I feel like, because I know it, more I can just skip around. So I skipped the not sad ones. Jesus fuck.
Yo, bro, how about that one where Akari like leapt through time and like she came back and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Akari, we were so sad. We were so like worried about you." And it was all just a fucking demonstration from Coach no Kyoko.
I couldn't get that in camera.
She was all like, "Oh, here's my idea for a new bit. It's called the Akari Who Leapt Through Time." And then everybody's like, "No, that's not a good idea." And Akari probably was like, "Eh."
Oh,
You know.
I'm sad. Dude, that was a sad episode, man. Then there was a part, man, that pissed me off. Like, bring that camera over here.
Was it the metal dog?
Bring that camera
With the goddamn dog. The teacher. It was like, look, I'm doing like 1,000-yard games, man. Because the teacher was like, yeah, I became. Why are you like getting into science? It's like, because I had a dog, a metal dog. It was like a robot dog, and it would just one day wouldn't work. All right, so I went to go fix it, and it worked. But then one day, I tried fixing it, I couldn't fix it anymore. And then she was like, I don't know, man, I can't talk about it. It's sad. I can't even talk about it correctly.
Yeah, but then she does that, and she was all like, yeah, but I became a science person because I'm gonna make sure that one day I fix it. And the students were all like, oh my god, really? Is that really why? She was like, well, that was all a lie.
Yeah, fuck that show.
She
I hate that
just
show.
said that. It was just like, you give me my 5 minutes back. I want my tears back. You don't deserve it.
I got a question.
Yes.
I got a question.
What's up?
All right. Saddest. It doesn't have to be sad anime, but what's the saddest part in any anime you watch?
Ooh.
Fuck it.
part?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I like how we decided to do this. This is great.
Saddest fucking part. Didn't even see it coming. Magical Girl Raising Project. Top speed. What the fuck?
Ooh, bro.
Dude.
Bro.
You saw it coming. Like, you kind of...
The foreshadowing got me. You want to get me real quick?
Sure.
I like how I'm sitting here like.
hanging out with Rem.
So no, the foreshadowing got me, and I know you were talking about. Like, should we move to a little bit more professional? Nah, fuck it.
We're being professional.
Professional, my ass. Okay, they did the foreshadowing because she kept saying 6 months or no 6 months.
6
or
months,
6
yeah.
weeks.
I think it was 6 months.
Yeah, because she wasn't really showing. Yeah, so she was like, yeah, we're doing this magical garage thing, so it's fine, and we just need 6 more months. And she keeps saying it. I'm like, what the fuck does she mean 6 more months? And of course, they don't really go into her lifestyle, so to speak, much in that show. So they were just like, okay, she has a husband and all. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I'm just like 6 months, and then like, I don't want to die yet. I'm like, oof, don't say that. But then they start foreshadowing when Calamity Mary just fucking shooting everybody with the sniper rifle, destroying cars, and they show the woman with the baby, and she's crying and she's looking at them, and you can tell like she's staring at them like the one thing she's focused on, and I'm like, holy shit! Don't tell me 6 months because she's pregnant. Don't fucking tell me.
I didn't fucking realize that.
Dude,
I didn't fucking realize. I didn't fucking know until she fucking died. I was like,
Yeah.
you have got to be fucking shit. I almost had to put it down. I almost couldn't finish it.
That was a hard one to deal with because I was like, whoa, because like what she when fighting Calamity Mary, she goes up, and then what is it? I know the glass. I read about it and I was confused about if this was in the manga or not. Was whether she drove up and then did glass go in the air and then she flew down with it, but she couldn't get it so the glass can get in her eyes.
I thought Swim killed her.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Swim killed her.
Okay, I must be thinking.
The manga.
And yeah, I must be thinking the mungo the same time talking out of my ass. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Swimson. They fucking Swim fucking Drew's fucking wife.
Well, I
Came
didn't
out of
say that.
fucking nowhere. She waited. She fucking waited because she knew Calamity Mary would be a fucking problem. See, that's the one thing I like about Swim. There's one thing I like about it. She's quiet and she fucking thinks.
And she observes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
She looks at it. She looks at you. She's like, look at you. Look.
It's just scary because she's like a little kid.
Yeah.
Like, that's intelligent.
So how does Top Speed die again?
She got killed by Swim. She waited until Calamity Mary got killed, and then when Top Speed and Ripple were talking, Swim just came out of fucking nowhere and just...
Yeah, fuck me!
Oh, yeah.
But I was thinking about how she defeats Calamity Mary.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They came down,
Yeah.
and as the glass was coming down, Ripple used one of her shuriken.
That was it, because she doesn't miss with her thing, right?
Yeah, she doesn't miss with her shuriken, and she was focusing on the glass.
That was it, yeah.
That was good, though.
Yeah, and fucking Swim someone just comes up and just...
Ripple, best girl.
Don't slap, yeah. Thomas, best girl.
We already talked about this.
Go back to that Shrine Maiden, whatever we were watching.
No.
Yeah, I don't even know if there's going to be a video or not. But if it is, we'll see.
Might just be multiple videos at this point, since we're just talking about different topics.
No,
Anyway.
but that was a really hard one to deal with. For me, it's hard because like there's a lot of animes that I watch that have a lot of sad scenes. But like Angel Beats was a great show, but to me, generally, there was a lot of sad moments.
Yeah.
And honestly, and I always say this, I always get choked up. And like, I love sad stuff, but I don't really like, I think what gets me and like makes me cry, so this, I don't know if it's gonna be in the same category, is like duty and honor stuff. Like I talked to Drew about this. ReZero. Drew knows when the white whale gets destroyed. I don't know if you're gonna watch the show. You probably will. You gonna watch the show? Mind if I spoil it?
I don't give a shit.
All right, spoiler city again. Welcome back. Anyway,
That's just too long.
yeah. So in ReZero, there's the guy
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm. I'm like Wilhelm. There's so many of them now.
Wilhelm's from fucking Suka Suka.
Yeah, there's so many dudes.
Oh my god, I forgot about that show.
Fucking Mr. Tippy from fucking.
That's just his name.
Fucking.
And that's from Gelbbo Drop. That has nothing to do with
Strong
it.
hand, bald, straight faced Buddha. Anyway, remember the names he called himself?
Oh, yeah.
So that's going on. So what happens, Kyle, is he wanted to be like the greatest swordsman in there. So he practiced every day, and this girl would always watch him, and then she'd laugh a little bit, think it's cute, and he'd be like, yeah, why is this cute to you? Like, what does it matter? It's like, yeah, you'll do your best, you know, blah blah. And he's like, okay, and then they start training together, and then he realized that she's actually the best. She's the one, like, it was top in their city and in their town. She just has a fondness for him because I think she just likes his general, like, him being, you know.
Yeah, him being who he is, I guess.
Yeah, like, she likes the fact that he's like a dude. He's not really like a knight that needs to be, he's like, no, I just want to be the best because I want to be the best swordsman.
Yeah.
So, what happens is, and then, the thing goes, she can't be married because she's the city's greatest swordsman. If something needs to be done, they have to call her. So, when that happened, he trained to be the strongest. So he beats her in a sword battle. And you know what he says? Now, which is weird. Now you're not the best. Now I can marry you. Woo! Thing is, like, oh, well, what about him? He's not a noble. You know, he's not a normal person, so he's just a regular dude. So, nope, she's not the best anymore. She's been defeated. That means she can get married. And his thing was, now that you don't have to fight, I'm better than you, so I can protect you. I know it's kind of like a weird, like, old-fashioned thing, but I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, in a way, like, you didn't have to do that, but it was just one of those, like, old-fashioned, like, of course, sword fighting things. I'm not saying patriarchy shit, all right? But, like, I don't know, I just thought it was cool because, you know, he just wanted to be this thing, and he does that.
Oh, it's awesome.
But then, of course, just because he said it, she still had a duty, and he didn't take that away from her. That was his thing. Because she got called to fight the white whale. She died doing that. And that broke his heart. So then later, now I'm getting choking up thinking about it. And then, so what happens is, oh, thank you. You're supposed to go, Yoshi.
Oh, thank you.
So what happens is, they fight this monster called the white whale, who's like this thing that, like, it's a literal white whale, like, in the sky. And like and it's hard to penetrate through his armor. And this dude just cutting the shit out of it. It's like a makeshift army of like magic users, swordsmen, spearmen, stand users, vampire. Wait, no, sorry.
all
I was
headed.
about to say, don't fucking tell me.
Fucking
some
Hokage is gonna be there. Some dudes be doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
With that whole army.
I'm spitting fire out my mouth, Kyle. I'm trying to be cool too.
No, it's this.
Oh, I'll let you do the whole thing.
There's a bunch of different. Did you catch that?
I got that. Why?
All right. Anyway.
This whole army's headed by just like a 17-year-old kid with a smartphone.
Yeah, pretty much. And so what happens is, like, he's like, dude, Willem has like fucking 20 swords on him. Like, because that's like his look. And like, he's cutting the fuck out of it. He goes right in and just fucking cuts it from the inside out. Whew. And when he was done, he just says the phrase, I can finally say I love you because I was able to defeat you and you were beaten by this monster and I said I was supposed to protect you and I wasn't able to. Now I feel like I can honestly say I love you because I was here to actually defeat the thing that killed you. All those years from when she died up until then, he couldn't tell himself that he loved his wife because in a way, he failed his duty, so to speak. And I fucking cried like fucking bitch. And I didn't goddamn care. Because that was sweet. And I was like, that's fucking cool and hardcore. He's a man.
No, I'm not.
Did you say nom nom?
No, I'm
The second
not.
time I cried and I wasn't supposed to is what is it? Konosuba.
What?
Second season. There's a guy. There's all these monsters going out, Kyle, and they find out there's a lich that lives in the.
Oh.
Yeah, remember he's in the
yeah,
underground
yeah,
and he's
okay.
attracting all these monsters. So they're like, holy shit, we gotta kill this lich. Again, the show's comedy. So they go down, they fight all those monsters, and they meet up with him. They're like, and he's like, oh, hey guys, what's up? It's like, hey, you know what you're doing, right? Nah, I'm just a lich hanging out. And it's just like, well, because of your presence here, you're attracting monsters, and it's affecting the area around you. He goes, shit, my bad, guys. It's like, look, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. Hopefully, you guys are here to kill me, because the only reason why I'm a lich is because my wife over there. She was the princess, was it? Or like she was like a high ranking of somebody.
Yeah.
And he was of course another dude. It wasn't like a commoner or something like that. And they weren't meant to be married. And he was like, I loved her. She loved me. So one night we ran away. And then as he ran away, he's like, well, we got caught. And then we went to go hide in this labyrinth where they were. And he goes, unfortunately, my wife was sick at the time, and he knew it. But she was happy just to live with him until she died. Mm-hmm. And he knows they're going to find us sooner or later. So I just got into some dark arts and turned myself into a lich to make sure that she dies peacefully. And I can stay here at least just a little bit longer to make sure she's safe. That was just like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, you expect, I'm a lich. Fuck the living. World star, No, he's like, no, I was a lich because my wife was slowly dying and I didn't want us to get caught. I didn't want her to be killed or be shamed. She just died as a princess who, let's say, got stolen away. And she'll still be a princess, and I'll just be the asshole who took her away. But I'm going to make sure that she's okay until she's dead. So he stayed living forever. Even though she's dead and her corpse is over there. He's like, I just did this so I could protect her. And then, they were just like, hey, if you can just do me a huge favor and just purify me, I really want to be with my wife now. I was like, oh God, why?
In this comedy show.
I'm like, why is this so good? That's the shit that makes me choked up, honestly. That's the shit that makes me sad. Like, I can be sad at, Angel Beats, people dying in, Madoka Magica, or Magical Racing Project. What is it? What was the one, Drew, that you got me with? That was hilarious.
Which what?
In Madoka Magica, I totally disregarded somebody's.
Oh yeah, Sayaka.
Yeah, you're like, yo, whatever happened to Sayaka?
Remember she was in love with that dude who played the violin.
And I was like, he was telling me that. I was like, and just all of a sudden, war. And I was like, oh my God.
We were just hanging out in a car at night. Here, you look, because I got to talk too. And we were just hanging out in his car somewhere parked because we were picking someone up. And then I was just explaining it to him because this was I forget how soon it was. I think I was still watching Kill la Kill at the time. This was right when I was starting to watch anime.
When you're on the fucking cliff.
Yeah.
Go.
Before I fell.
You fucking killed me first.
Yeah, you did. But yeah, we were just doing that. I'm explaining that bit of Sayaka, and I'm just like, yeah, she had that thing.
Hey man, keep the hammer. Jealous.
So yeah, I'm explaining that, and it's yeah, and then she was like, oh, I fixed your hands because I love you because I have powers and shit, and he was like, yeah, whatever, bitch.
No, he was like, no, it was worse than that, man.
He wasn't there another girl that was into him.
Okay, here's what happened. God damn it, Drew.
This is part 2 of what I experienced.
So this fucking thing happened. So in Madoka Magica, there's this little bastard named Kyubey, and he grants all your wishes and turns into a magical girl, but everything fucking sucks because it's a shit deal, and you have to constantly fight weird, what are they, witches?
Witches, yeah.
You have to fight all these witches and take grief seeds and all that shit. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, so that happens. And so what happens is she goes, oh, I love this guy. All right, cool. But he was a great violin player. Correct?
Yeah.
And he got in an accident. His hands got broke and he can't play violin anymore. So the kid feels like he's useless. So she would visit him every day at the hospital to make sure he's feeling better. Legit, she really liked him. She really cared about him. That's why she always visited him. Dude, the fucking thing she would always play him music.
Oh yeah.
And guess what the fuck happened? So what she did was, if I want to be a magical girl, you get one wish. My wish is to be a magical girl, and I hope his hands are okay. His hands get healed. She goes over and she's like, yeah, motherfucking yeah, like, you're better now, you can be happy. And it's like, yeah, I like this other girl. 1. 2. It's like, well, you shouldn't because I care about you more. I wish for your hands to be okay. 2, no you didn't. Science did. You're a liar and I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. But I played with you. I came here every day and played music for you. 3, why the fuck did you want me to listen to that music? You know I couldn't play it anymore. So it was just torture every day to listen to things I couldn't do anymore. Remember that?
No, I hate my life now.
Yeah, you remember it now, bitch. But it's true, right? Am I pulling this out of my ass? I feel like
that sounds familiar.
If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, and that I made it worse because when you think about it, but legit, I know those first 2 things were correct. But I remember him being super pissed at her, being like, "You didn't help me. You didn't give me nothing. This is all science. I just happened to be healed." And then she went fucking insane
and turned into a fucking witch.
That's the one thing about the magical girls. If you get engulfed in madness or anger
and grief,
you become insane. Remember, you have powers, so you turn into a witch and you fucking get all mad and shit. The art for that's really cool.
Yeah, you get this. When you turn into a witch, you get this cool like art filter around you, and you turn into like all sorts of weird shapes and like 2D Photoshop images, while everyone else is just regular anime.
It's funny because there's a few other animes I watched where that type of like just pictures and everything like that I noticed are like the Japanese way of showing like insanity. Like there was one show that was really obscure. It was only 3 episodes. It had a French name. No, it did. Okay, here's a great anime title: Portrait de la Petite Corsette. Very Japanese.
Look that one up.
Yeah, it was like
Sorry, spell that one.
because it's just like the portrait of little Corsette, pretty much.
Oh.
It's the translation. So I mean, if you know just generally like those kind of languages, you get. And it's like a dude who falls in love with a girl in a painting, and apparently the painting is cursed because of that reasoning. And like you would fall in love with this character. It's shot so oddly, and it's a weird fucking anime. Do I suggest it? I was watching that back in high school when I was being edgy. So if you want to see like what Edgy Zuko is into, yeah, seriously, if you want to see what Edgy Zuko was like, that was fucking cool. Even though I didn't probably get it because I was an idiot and a fucking teenager. Watch that Portrait de la Petite Corsette. You want to see Edgy Zuko, edgy cringe Zuko?
Now look at Zuko now.
Now I'm fucking handsome. Bro. Check that out, bro. Subaru, what's good, bro? Subaru, what's good, bro? You don't deserve her, man. What's up?
So am I gonna get to explain my saddest anime moment?
No.
I want you to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. The only 2 that came to mind, one of them was from Gurren Lagann. I don't want to talk about that at all because if we're gonna watch it eventually.
You told me a little bit, but like I'm more for the ride than I am the destination, so I don't mind.
Yeah. So you don't mind if I talk about it?
I wouldn't talk because Kyle.
Okay, yeah. The other one, the show Plastic Memories.
Ooh, everybody telling me this.
Yeah. The show is, the one thing I remember is the show, first of all, is about this world where robots exist, but they exist as like this kind of thing that you can like purchase as like an AI, where people are like, oh, I'm going to hang out with this little girl robot because it reminds me of my daughter. The thing is, these robots have like a specific time span of how long they live.
Good cover up, Drew, saying, my daughter.
Am I stupid? I actually don't get why that's funny.
Robot booty
Don't worry. Keep going, Drew. So great.
Keep going.
Okay, so yeah, they have limited lifespans, and like there's a police unit where people and robots work together to help fix these robots, because when they reach their end of their lifespan, they can go crazy. Like they'll just like lose their personality and just become, I forget what they were called. I think they were called like walkers or something. I think I might be thinking of The Walking Dead or something.
Probably.
They lose their AI.
But the point is, like, they would go crazy. They would just start attacking people at random and being all stupid.
Watch out.
I don't know what's going on over there.
What are you talking? Telling me to watch out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm moving this stuff.
Fucking Ryan's ass.
Jesus.
Sorry. I didn't want to just.
But the show's about this one dude who works at this police place, and he's assigned to work with this sort of veteran robot character named Isla, who is a robot girl who's got like, he's like her partner, and then they start to fall in love with each other. He eventually finds out she only has like 6 weeks left for her thing, and he's the only one that knows about it. So the whole point of this show is like, if you know when someone's gonna die, or you know when you're gonna die, what are you gonna do with that time? Like, what are you gonna be
That's such a
doing?
fucking deep. That's why I like anime. I used to tell Drew, you can keep it on him. That sometimes anime gets into these really things you don't think about. Like, that's why I was just telling Drew too. It's like, it's just like, they don't need to make a bunch of fucking seasons. This is just, hey, they got six weeks, correct?
Something like that.
Man, dude, you can squeeze that in fucking 12 heartbreaking fucking episodes.
Yeah,
They were.
and they did. Cause the worst thing about it though was just the last episode when they were like, okay, we know this is our last day. And the best part was everybody who like worked at that office with them, they were like, no, you guys love each other. Go be with each other today. Do whatever you want to do. Do what you need to. We've got everything covered today. Because I think they originally were like gonna try to go to work and make everything normal, but everyone else was like, nah, you're a fucking couple. You guys want to go have fun with each other and love each other. So they do, and then the very last thing that happens in that show right before they die, Isla's like, oh, let's take a ride in that Ferris wheel. And they ride the Ferris wheel, they get to the top, and as they're getting to the top, because there's like this little ring you put on the robot to like turn them off, she was like, talking to her boyfriend, Sukasa, was like, I want you to put the ring on me now. So they get to the top, he puts it on, and then it just cuts to the bottom, and you just see him walk out with her body. And it's like, that's so... And
Fuck.
it's even weird.
Fuck!
Jesus!
It's even worse, because it starts out, it just plays music, and then like you see him, he's not really reacting, but then he gets down to like her old partner who's kind of watching over them, and he just breaks down in front of her. Like, he was trying to hold it in.
Yeah.
But he just fucking couldn't, and he just started losing it.
I just thinking about how that's directed, it was just amazing.
It was
like, that sounds fucking cool. Like, I might watch the show just because you did the way you described it.
Yeah, I might
Yeah.
want.
That sounds really fucking good.
There's only one other thing to this bit of information.
I don't know if I want to watch it. I don't want to cry.
I want to cry.
After the credits of the final episode, it cuts to the next day when he's working. Or like he works, he comes in, he's like, all right, or maybe not the next day, but like however long he needed. And it's like, oh, we got you a new partner. So what they do, because in this show, they make it a key point that like, when a robot gets deactivated, they can reuse the shell. Like, if a person's deactivated, they can reuse it, but it will not be the same personality. So it's very likely that like some people kind of want that, other people don't for obvious reasons. But they show his new partner walking in, they don't show the face. So it's a 50-50 shot if they gave him the same face and body of Isla, but with a new personality, or just something new entirely. I'm not sure which I would want, to be honest.
That's what I think I
That's
say
deep.
about Japanese shows. And then it goes with the movies and everything. It's just, you realize that, some things they'll tell you, and then some things they want you to figure out, or you to think about, because that's pretty much what it is. And they don't do that in a lot of Western style movies. And when they do, people hate it. You notice that. There's no the only time there's really any non-definitive ending is, here's a non-definitive ending, also a sequel, so we can get more money.
Yep.
Like, that pisses me off. Like, but there's one movie, Snowpiercers. That has an ending of like everything. Do you guys want me to spoil the ending? It's not really
Sure, why not?
it's not really a thing. It's, you know about that movie?
You've told me about it.
Yeah, it's like Chris Evan. And
Yeah, and he's like on a train and like...
and has,
Snowpiercer?
and has the war doctor, Paul McGann.
No, that's John Hurt.
Oh, sorry, whatever. Because I think when fun fact, when I looked at, I think when the picture I used was from that movie, because I didn't know what he looked like normally. So like, and then I watched it, like, wait a minute, that's the guy from the thing I found. So I'm pretty sure he's in that movie. And like, it's just that society lives on a train. The shitty people live in the back. Everyone nice lives up front. But also because the world's shitty. It's like the world's in a fucking what is it? Pretty much. I want to say nuclear. What is it? A frozen wasteland.
Yeah.
Right.
Entire world's frozen. It's just there's a train that just runs constantly, and it crashes because fuck,
Irish.
No, revolt. It's pretty much the reason why. Like that's why the reason why they go. And like they're supposed to be like, oh, at the end they get out, and then there's polar bears, which means because there's polar bears, there is life in this earth. That means everything is changing. And I'm just like, you kind of giving me an answer, but you're kind of not.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, who survived? I don't know, children. And I'm like, maybe a guy who's 17. Like I don't even remember. At the end, I was like, all right, whatever. But it was a good movie. I would enjoy it, but it was just really weird. But like, yeah, like an ending like that, where it's that's something. You know, what I mean, that's what I like about anime.
I freaking love Plastic Memories because I had that on my queue for the longest time, and I noticed a lot of times I add like so many shows. Sometimes I just have to be like, fuck it, and just hit start. Otherwise, I'm not gonna watch certain ones.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah.
And I end up liking a bunch of them because I'm like, oh, I probably would have waited another 6 months to watch this.
6 months to cry.
Yeah, I did that with Plastic Memories, I think, and then I remember I watched that in 2 days.
Wow, was it that good?
Yeah, because it was like the end of the night, and I was like, I gotta keep watching this show, but I was like, fuck, I can't finish it because I gotta sleep. So then I wake up and I think, no, it was the other way around. I watched it in the morning. It might even been the same day. Point is, one day, fucking
That's anime.
2 separate pieces of time. End of the night was probably when I finished it. Might have been the morning. I don't care. It was just that good. I finished it really quickly. Is the point to get out of that. But yeah, because I've done that. I only remember doing that with shows like Angel Beats and Erased.
Yeah. Oh, Erased was good.
Those
didn't make me cry, but it was a really good show.
Yeah. Oh, that show was. I just love how like that show was really. I've been meaning to rewatch that.
I can see why.
I really want to rewatch it when it's snowing though, just because I want that
in the
feel.
winter, yeah.
Because when I always remember
in the
this.
winter, listen.
God. When I was watching.
I missed your head.
When I was watching Erased for the first time, I watched that the same day I finished Angel Beats, and I finished it in that one day, because I watched Kill la Kill in like a week, then Angel Beats in the span of a night and a morning, and then Erased that same day.
Jesus.
Because I was so into it, and like I just remember when I finished Erased, it was late at night. I think there was snow. There might not have been.
Yeah, around the time it came out, it was colder out.
Yeah, and I remember I just had a blanket on me, and like the show was over, and I was like. I just went to bed and I was like, what am I supposed to do now? I feel things.
Oh yeah, Drew was like at that point he had the existential crisis.
Yeah.
Of like, I love anime and it's great, but I'm really sad and I'm really kind of empty because anime did this to me. Anime did this to me. Anime did this to me. Anyway,
He loves it.
Kyle, you should watch Erased.
no, actually Erased was really good, but no, I get what you mean. It's like because like sometimes I watch. Wait, yeah, Drew. Fucking Kyle. There's cameraman everywhere.
Just watch me.
Stop it. Just kidding.
Hey,
Nah, but I know what you mean. Just long as there's like sometimes when you watch, like I remember I was talking to the people at the con yesterday, because they're trying to make me watch My Hero Academia, which they sold me on it almost. So I might watch.
I've been meaning to watch that.
Yeah, I heard, dude. Before
I've
they
seen
tell me,
3
it's pretty
episodes.
good. Shout out. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out, a lot of shout outs.
Yeah, for real. No, because like I just went to a con.
Do that again?
No.
You always step back
Oh,
to-
fuck.
Okay, yeah, Drew's just clapping over there, doing a couple of claps on Ric Flair.
Yeah, just so I can explain.
But yeah, you know, after the con, like, it was cool because like we're always talking anime. But I was telling him like, yeah, I have my moments of what is it? Series themes. Sometimes I like for the longest time. Right now, I'm still on my go-to. I was talking to Drew, and I'll ask you this too, Kyle. We need to get you in front of the camera too.
Oh yeah.
That's
My
okay.
thing is slice of life, 100%. I love slice of life. I sometimes get into comedy, but like most of my comedies are slice of life comedies. And if I have to watch any sort of sci-fi action like Gate or Konosuba, it has to have some comedy in it. That's just who I am. But like I can watch serious ones, but I have to be in the mood for it. The last serious anime I watched was the Saga of Tatiana Evil, which I liked. It was good. It just ended really weird. I got a sweet poster over there. You don't know what it is. The one underneath. It's the one in the center. This time.
Oh yeah.
I got the Kineticon. But yeah, I had to be in the mood for it because then for a while, like I think it was after Erased, I watched another. And I was just like, yeah, I'm in the mood for this serious anime that's kind of like a little bit different. And like, you know, I just had a kick. Yeah, I had a kick of that. And then I watched Shiki, and I was like, yeah, I was just about that life for a while. But when my default go-to was always slice of life. Give me, you know, a bunch of cute girls. They're all happy. I noticed that's been the thing because there's not many with guys in it. You know what I mean? Every time it's like, and like I say, a lot of times it's guys, it's a lot of yaoi, which I don't have a problem with. But like, even the yaoi stuff, like maybe I don't know any that are good. Like I want to watch like the volleyball anime now.
Yeah.
Yuri and Ice was cool. Fucking cool. Let's go back to that.
No.
Sugoi. Okay.
Can we-
Damn it, you guys.
Can we not?
To quote the great man himself. Let's look at him right over there. In the words of Drew. Come back to me. Mui Sugoi.
Movie Sugoi. Let's add.
2017 starter pack. That's my favorite quote of this year. It is August what? August something.
20th?
Yeah.
20th.
20th?
August 20th. Let it be known that Drew's uniting the United States with the phrase Mui Sugoi.
Muy Sugoi.
Yes. Oh my god. So, Kyle, though, what's your go-to anime?
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually going to tell you guys the real reason why I finished Naruto.
I like how he leans on it.
Oh.
I mean, the first season, it kind of got to me because I was always that kid that never got something the first time. People told me I couldn't do something. That gave me the idea, I'm going to prove them wrong.
Oh, cool.
But the following seasons, the reason why I was able to finish so quick is I was never so weavy. But how do you end war? War is the longest thing that mankind has ever done. How do you end war? I mean, in one part of the series, he's in a battle, and he finds out that all of his instructors got killed by this group. The girl that he loved got killed. Basically, all his loved ones was being killed off before he even got to the battlefield. So he gets to the battlefield, and the demon, the tailed beast that's in him, just comes out. He beats the dude, but finds out that they're all puppets. So as he beats all the puppets, he finds the dude that was controlling them. The dude responsible for killing the love of his life, all of his instructors, all the people who raised him up, because he didn't have a mother, he didn't have a father. Everyone hated him. He slaughtered.
This is Naruto, right?
Yeah, this is Naruto.
Oh, sounds interesting. Keep going.
This guy slaughtered all the people that made him feel like he wasn't alone in the world.
Right.
I mean, you ask any other person what would you do, they'd probably kill him. But he didn't. He's like, no, I forgive you. I think that's what got me into it, is because that's how you break the chain. That's
how early or late is this into the series?
This is kind of early. Yeah, kind of early. This is kind of early.
Oh wow! It starts off
Really?
like that?
It's 500 episodes, so it's.
What's early in Naruto? It's
I
like
think it's
300.
I think it's around maybe 100.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll give it. At 100, 300, it's not bad too. To get some sort of emotional attachment to 100 of 200. Yeah, hopefully you did.
I mean, just the action I kind of liked, but that's that's why I really picked up the idea of it. It's war just recycling over and over again. Like, you know how people are talking like, oh, who would win, Sasuke or Naruto? There's also past lives that have done that. Madara and the first Hokage. And the people before that. It's just a cycle over and over and over again. And the idea of it is to break the chain of war. Because if you even go back to our wars, it's all the same.
Yeah.
It all starts with hate. It's all the same.
Fear and hate, that's all it is.
That's what got me interested, because when I was a kid or younger, I was always given the idea I had locked into my brain that war is never gonna end. But watching Naruto, it actually, like, I'm not trying to sound weeby or anything, but it actually kind of, maybe that's how simple it is. Just break the chain of hate.
To be honest with you, Kyle, that's really cool because I don't think I've ever really had this conversation with a Naruto fan.
Yeah.
Honestly, this sounds like super asshole, but I don't think I've ever had such a good conversation about Naruto with a Naruto fan. But no, that's fucking cool. Like, because like everyone else I've ever talked to about Naruto is always at that level. Oh, he does this because he's so fucking cool. And, you know, I'm just like, and you're telling me like, no, the reason why I like this character is because he kind of understand the world around him. You know what I'm saying?
He was actually pulling his hair out. In a bunch of episodes, there was this instructor that used to taught him. He saw as like a father. And then he died. He got killed by the same guy who slaughtered everybody else that he forgave. And the instructor passed it on to him. I'm going to pass my quest down to you to stop the war and hate. And Naruto was just pulling his fucking hair out. Like, how the hell do I stop something like this?
Yeah.
Because even they called the dude Pain. Because the dude went through shit.
Yeah.
The dude had the same problems. But instead of trying to solve it, he just said...
He just stuck with what he knew.
Exactly. To use hate. Just bring it in. That's why they... But I just found it calling... I thought it was kind of stupid. He just looked at him. You will know pain. I'm like, so I'll know you?
Yeah. I like the one with the fucking, what is it? So that's who that is. I always get the one with the fucking, what's his name? Hank Hill. You will know propane. Like,
Oh my god, what?
Yeah.
so that's what that is. That's even better.
His name is Pain.
Oh my god.
But throughout the entire series, that's the kind of idea of Naruto. How do you stop war? Because then it even comes to the point, they've already been through, I think it was 3 wars. Yeah, they've been through 3 wars, the entire people together. But the 4th war, everyone came together to fight one enemy. Everyone actually finally...
Kind of comes together.
Everyone finally comes together. And basically, after that, we got world peace. That's kind of why I'm kind of interested in see how Boruto goes. Because how long will that last? How long does peace last?
Yeah. For the Romans, it was 200 years. Science! History! Pax Romana! Drew.
Yeah.
By you.
Actually, I just want to say, I think you've kind of sold me on Naruto.
Boo! Boo! You suck, Kyle. God damn it.
I mean, I'll tell you, Drew. It's a long fucking battle.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I've been
Great. Drew and fucking Kyle are gonna touch Hokage.
no. This actually transitions really well to continue the discussion though, because what we were talking about before was it like our go-to animes. Originally, when I started, it was like actiony drama kinds, like Kill la Kill, Angel Beats, Erased. I then kind of started watching.
Fucking Angel Beats.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, and then I started watching another whatever, and then I forget what it was. It was either Non Biyori or Yuri Yuri that converted me to Slice of Life. I think I watched Non Biyori first. Because I remember it was AAC. I was just hanging out in the hotel room. I was
Shout out to AAC though.
Yeah, I was just
Shout out to
watching.
AAC.
I had my phone out. I was in the corner of the hotel room in my sleeping bag because that was all I was allowed. Because someone else took like 80% of the room or something.
No, that was kind of con.
Yeah, but I was watching Nana Biyori on my phone, and I was like, "Damn, this is cute. This is fun. I'm having like a good time just watching these girls have a good time." And then Yuri Yuri, you like told me to watch Yuri Yuri.
Yeah.
And then I think that's what sold me on watching Slice of Life shows. So now that's kind of what I'll always go for now.
Right.
But lately I've been in another kick of I've been kind of getting back into action-y kind of good shows, like
Actually, kind of good.
Kind of good shows.
Oh yeah, he's talking to Kyle about fucking Naruto.
if you haven't guessed by now, I suck at explaining things and I ramble. So as long as you can understand kind of what I'm saying.
No, I love your ramblings. I really do.
I
just love it when something only because I'm a dick and I love pulling things out. I wanted to be a lawyer, so like when I hear people say things, I use it against them.
Oh.
That was me studying law for fun as a kid.
Oh, and now you see what he uses it for, to fucking be
To
an
fucking
asshole.
be an asshole.
Be an asshole. Holding
I would have been a great lawyer.
asshole. He's gonna bring his
Yeah,
rent
so I've been watching shows like JoJo. I guess you can count that as a
to kinda.
as kind of. What other shows have I been watching that were like? Oh, Gate.
Oh, dude, Gate was so fucking
Gate's
good.
in my
looks
top
good.
5 now.
It looks good.
Gate. You know, now I remember the thing you're talking about at Kineticon. I should have bought that.
Yeah.
I want the uniforms.
Yeah. Those would be cool. Because there's that special edition thing coming out with the patch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on my jacket too if I get that.
Fuck
It'd
yeah.
be awesome. But yeah, I've been like watching more serious stuff now, and like I've just been getting into Fate Zero, which is I've been really liking that. I'm only on like episode 8 or 9, but it's getting really good. Which how did I describe it? A bunch of stand users fighting for the Holy Grail.
I mean, you never told me that, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, my go-to is always Slice of Life. Just the other day, though, I've been feeling like, okay, I've been seeing a lot of these 12-episode shows. You guys are just on your phones, not even paying attention.
No, dude, I'll be completely fucking honest. Every anime you guys bring up, I write it down. Because I'm not gonna remember this shit. Dude, look at my fucking list.
I just want to read this when you're done. When
Okay.
you're done.
But I've been
It's a good list.
Dude,
good list.
Dude, that was when we went
This is
to...
a list you would approve of, Drew.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that was when you and Dungeons and Drinks were going off, and I was just like, slow the fuck down.
Oh, those crunchy rolls. But yeah, I've been getting into, like, I've been getting the feel for, like, originally I was never into, like, shows that are like, oh, this show's like 1,000 fucking episodes, bro, you gotta get into it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm not into that, let me stick to my 12 to 24 episode ones. But lately, because I've been seeing nothing but those, I'm like, now I kind of want to get into a good story that lasts a long time.
Right.
So I've added Fairy Tail to my queue.
Oh, really?
No shit.
Because I'm like, I think I might watch that.
I'm surprised by that, actually. But I was gonna say, like, you know, honestly, between Fairy Tail, One Piece,
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z is another one, but I don't.
Fucking Jesus.
I tried
For me, I
Dragon
grew up with Dragon Ball Z, so I'm just like meh
Yeah.
on it now. So it's like, yeah, I grew up with it, so do what you want. But yeah, honestly, I would say like Fairy Tail would be one I would probably get into myself.
It's like One Piece is another story because that's like 7,000 episodes or something.
It's still going.
Yeah, it's still going on. But that's why like you bring up Naruto. I'm like, well, now that it actually sounds like a good show, now that I'm not just making fun of people for liking it.
That's how we almost convinced Kyle earlier to watch JoJo.
Yeah.
We were like,
yeah.
what's the? Well, the first 8 episodes is actually a really good vampire story. If you just don't put JoJo behind it, it's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got me into it.
It sounds pretty good. Like, yeah, it's still JoJo, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Put it on, Drew. Don't look at me anymore.
As you can see, JoJo on the bottom of my list. Oh my god, that
We'll
could
read
be-
it out. Don't worry.
JoJo was like the first show that I got into that was like over like the limit that was like 100 or something episodes. But what helped with that is that at least it's not like 100 episodes of the exact same thing. There's a different story every few set of episodes. But yeah, so my go-to is still Slice of Life, but I have been wanting to get into things like that. Funny you mentioned a sports anime just a minute ago, because I was like,
You're right.
I'm starting to get why people like sports anime.
It's a lot of what Kyla was talking about, of the whole. Well, that's what you're in. It's just a lot of the believing in yourself stuff.
Mhm.
And like one of the ones I liked with You're in Ice was just, okay, everyone believes in themselves, sure, but everyone believes in themselves for a different reason. King JJ is the cocky asshole guy, but everybody loves him. Yuri is like he just wants to get back to just doing what he loves because he kind of fell off the wagon. This is what he did as a kid. Another dude like loves his sister. I'm 100% honest.
Incest.
Whatever.
And there's like an angry dude. No, there's an angry dude. Like I don't remember his name. Like I remember he showed up like around the end. I think and like I don't want to sound racist, but I think one of the areas I think it was from like Kazakhstan, like a really random place. I'm like, why is he mad? Like I don't think that's like the name. It's like the name of the country comes to my head. But then like you have some other guy. You have like people he wasn't gonna win, like Pajit. He was one person I would cosplay because it'd be easy for me. But he's just like, I love everybody and everyone's great. I'm like, yeah, well, nice kid. Then you got other Yuri, the Russian one, who's like 15 years old. He's really good. He just wants to be good to prove everyone wrong, but because he's an asshole. It's different than I want to prove everyone wrong because I believe in myself. It's like, no, I'm the best. Everyone else thinks I'm the best sucks. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Do you what were you gonna say?
Oh well, the thing about I was just gonna casually bring up because like I start like the only sports anime I've watched, which is kind of falls on a weird radar, was that show Scorching Ping Pong Girls. That title, I swear to God, that title sounds like the name of like a really specific magazine you would find in like one of those discount 7-Eleven knockoff stores. It's like you go into that store and you're like, oh man, look, Scorching Ping Pong Girls.
Yeah, and it's like it's from like the 80s.
Yeah, like 80s porn.
The title's stupid, but it's actually like it's a cute slice of lifey sports anime about girls who just play ping pong, and it's not bad. It's cute. It's fun. I like it.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
I'd recommend it.
I was just really happy that Drew said those words to me.
What about Scorching Ping Pong Girls, and that's really cute and fun?
No, about you getting into Naruto.
I didn't say I'm gonna add it to my queue yet. You ho Kyle.
I mean, I'll be honest
I
with
feel
you.
like you called him a hoe and you called him Kyle.
I'm trying to call him Hokage, but he's Hokyle. He's the Hokyle.
Yeah. But,
Sitting in the bed
seriously,
is
Drew, I'm
not-
gonna...
A good place to shoot.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah. Keep trying to sell me on it. You hooked me. Now reel me in, Kyle. I'm getting away. I'm getting away.
Ryan, on me.
I'm getting away.
Get the fuck.
Can I let this fish go? I'm gonna knock
Sure.
in the shit.
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, Ryan, you're right. The guy gets kind of annoying, like, yeah, believe it. But after a while, you kind of understand his attitude. Because I've met people like that are, alright, people tell me I can't do this. People tell me I suck. People have been hating on me for my entire life. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to get attention. So I kind of get where the kid is coming from. If you could look past that and get through, I know there's a fuck ton of episodes, because there's actually a kind of a lot that goes into it, because it'll build up. I get it'll be hundreds of episodes, but then it'll hit. Like, you guys probably seen all over, like, are you guys gonna watch it? I don't want to spoil shit.
I might. So.
Wait, you're talking about Naruto?
Yeah, I'm talking about Naruto.
No.
I guess I'll leave then, because I might want to watch it if you're gonna talk about shit.
Fuck it.
Fine.
No. If you could look past that, if you just stay with it, the shit's just gonna keep hitting you.
So like, there's gonna be moments where it's gonna like really hit.
It's gonna be moments where, but it goes late into the series, because it gives you a lot of backstory. It gives you a lot about what happened. But when you get further down the line, then you figure out why.
I like stuff like that. I really do. Like
It's a long though. It's long shit. Like,
that's. Sorry, you go. You go first. You were gonna say something.
I love how you're smooth with the camera. Me, I'm just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm director.
People gonna be watching this.
Anyway. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
But that's what I like about it, because the more I just kept watching it, I mean, the action, and it is kind of funny at times. The action did keep me going. I think that's what they did a good job about it. But there will be times where I'll be thinking, like, years when I started watching it, I was like, what the fuck? That's why? That's like how hard, because even further down, like I'm talking about hundreds of episodes in, it just hits you. And you're thinking way down along the line of episodes. So if you can get in past that part, the action's solid, the comedy's kind of funny.
But yeah, that's. I think I don't know if it fits the same thing you're talking about, but that's kind of the reason I like JoJo, is because the story of JoJo is it's sort of the way to put it is like an inherited duty to do. Like the first arc is about this dude in like 1880s England fighting this vampire asshole, but then the second arc is about that dude's grandson, and it furthers the story of like, oh, well, this dude became a vampire because of the stone mask. His grandson is going to deal with why the stone mask was created and who the creators are of that. The third arc is that dude's grandson, so it just goes from like 1880 to 1983 or whatever, and so that dude's grandson
realizes that the asshole vampire survived from the first arc, and is like, well, now I've got to go on this journey to stop him using our newfound superpowers. I know stands are stupid and funny and specific, but like, it fits. It's cool because part 3 is like, it's literally just like a giant road trip to Egypt, fighting people along the way to stop this century-long battle that's been going on with this family.
Oh shit.
I love shit like that where it's like, you start somewhere and you just pass things through the family and like they have to keep fighting the same thing. That's one of the reasons I really love JoJo for that. And it sounds similar to what you're talking about with Naruto, but not like...
That's why I kind of laugh and kind of make fun of it, because the more you guys talk about JoJo, the more it kind of reminds me of Naruto. Because it's wacky. Shut the fuck up, you never watch it. It's wacky, and the more you guys talk about the storyline, it kind of fits like it, because you're right, it's long episodes, but if you stick with it and don't just skim through the episodes, later down the line, you're going to be thinking, like, 400 episodes back, holy shit. Because I think that's kind of what I like about it. I mean, if you take an anime that's 12 episodes, yeah, you can make it emotional, but...
Callbacks don't hit as hard.
Yeah.
Right. Because you're like 500, you're like 400 episodes in, and then something clicks. Instead of you thinking something else, it's totally different. You're like, I broke. I just broke. What the fuck? That's kind of how it hits. Because, yeah, I mean, social media doesn't do it justice. It's like the fucking Attack on Titan fan base. Like, what the fuck, people?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I still don't know.
It's good action, and you got kind of like a good emotional sense to it. Then I got these fucking losers.
Yeah, I still don't know if I'm gonna watch Attack on Titan.
I really don't care if you don't.
Yeah, it's the thing, like, even My Hero Academia, I know that's a good show. I watched 3 episodes. It's not bad. I have to be in the mood for it. I don't know why. I feel like I should give it another chance. There's a bunch of shows where I saw, like, 1 episode, and I'm like, I should watch this properly and give it its time of day, but I haven't been able to. I need to do that with Spice and Wolf. You've been telling me to watch that.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
I have it on DVD and Blu-ray. I'm like, I have to watch it because I know I would like it if I got into it. So I just need to, like, be in the mood for it.
That's what I feel about watching Naruto. There were times where, like, all right, I just gotta push through it, because yeah, I mean, fucking 600 episodes. There's gonna be some boring parts of it. It comes with the 600 episodes. That's why 12 episodes are pretty good. But if you just push through that, then...
You just reminded me, because you were talking about Naruto, it was reminding me of something that, like, I thought I heard about, I remembered. It reminded me a lot of Avatar, The Last Airbender. Like, where it's like, it really does have, even that show has, like, its callbacks that make sense, and, like, the whole thing, like with the Avatars, the way they work, they have their own battle that they fight through, like with Aang and then Korra. It's like, it reminded me a lot of that. So I was like, oh, well, I really like Avatar. I'd probably give Naruto a chance at this point.
The action, I'll be 100% honest, it's similar, but Naruto, yeah, it's similar, because in the beginning, in the Avatar, you kind of think like, ooh, water. But at the end of Avatar,
they start doing cool shit with it.
it's like, what the fuck? They're like gods.
It's like
Naruto's kind of like the same fucking thing. It builds up, the action builds up, and then at the end you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's so cool. You get those 5 people, those 6 people, like in the Earth Kingdom, like, trap, and they're like, and they just move 1 stone. That's the live-action movie for you guys, Avatar.
God, Jesus. So
Can we not do the Filipino version of Avatar, please?
let's wrap this up. I think it'd be good.
Watch anime.
No, legit. Just a question. Leave out to them. What do you think is pretty much what we were going over? I guess put on me.
Yeah.
I'll sit back down in my seat.
Yeah, you gotta make you look like where you started. Bless.
Grab the pillow.
All right. So yeah, you heard us and all that jazz. I guess this is the random Gelbbo podcast.
Yeah.
Just for no reason. What's your favorite anime series that you like getting into? Like slice of life, horror, drama. What's your go-to? Is our question. 2, what is the one reoccurring anime you like the most that has the longest series? 3, long series or short series?
So many
Some
questions.
questions.
Yeah, those are good questions.
All right, well, see you later, fam.
Woo!
Catch you later, y'all.
You're way off.
There we go.
Let's end it on.
Ryan's beats.